What's going on, Thunder fans? So, with the Thunder having the second best record in the entire NBA, the best record in the West, locking up a playoff spot already at 54-12, the NBA has announced they are going to be launching an investigation into the Oklahoma City Thunder following their decision to sit and rest all five starters during their game against the Portland Trailblazers on March 7th. And we got to talk about this today because this seems absolutely crazy for the NBA to go after one of the league's best teams for resting their players when the Oklahoma City Thunder actually won that game in convincing fashion. So we're going to talk about it today. Before we do that, though, as always, I want to hear from y'all, so make sure you join the discussion. Jump in the comments below. Give me your thoughts. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys wipe your feet, hit that like, and hit the subscribe button. But, of course, the news that we have to talk about is the news that Shams tweeted out on Friday night, March 14th at 8:34 p.m. I did not see this at 8:34 p.m. I'm going to be honest. Saw this at like midnight right before I went to bed. I was scrolling the Twitters, and I saw this, and I had a choice of words for some people when I sent it to them, and I said, what is this shit? Because Shams tweeted out the NBA is investigating the Oklahoma City Thunder for potentially violating the league's player participation policy, sources tell ESPN. The game is under review is OKC March 7th win over Portland, in which the Thunder starting five, SGA, Williams, Holmgren, Dort, and Hartenstein all sat. Now, the Chet sitting thing, I don't know if it's too big of a concern. Because obviously we've seen Chet sit quite a bit, not playing back-to-backs, kind of give him some rest, just trying to keep him as healthy as possible since he's came back from the injury. That obviously is not any different than what we've seen them do. But to see them sit SGA and Dort and Hartenstein, I think for a lot of Oklahoma fans, we were not ready for that. For a lot of Oklahoma City fans, we were not ready. But the Oklahoma City Thunder went out in that game and won by 18 points. They didn't just beat the Trailblazers. They dominated them the whole game. And I actually saw somebody tweet this out in response to Sham's tweet. Actually, you guys can see it right here. OG Ananobi Addict said, might be a hot take, but if you win the game, you should still be exempt from the penalty. And quite frankly, I want to know why we're even investigating this anyways. Because it's not like the Oklahoma City Thunder are tanking their season to go after Cooper Flagg or any of the other top draft picks. This policy really should be in place for the teams that are tanking that decide to sit their stars for the rest of the season or sit their stars for multiple games against bad teams so that they can continue to lose. Because at the end of the day, those are the fans that are really cheated from watching their teams potentially try to go out there and be competitive. And at the end of the season, because I was talking to my mom about this the other day, she's got friends coming in at the end of April to go watch the Lakers versus the Thunder play. And I said, is there a chance LeBron plays in that game? What about the Thunder? Right? Those are the games that maybe you should look at. Because the Lakers could still be fighting for a playoff seed. And the Lakers likely will not be playing LeBron. The Thunder will likely have, if not the best record in the NBA, the second best record in the NBA. Right? I don't know. To me, the NBA going after the Oklahoma City Thunder just doesn't make sense here. And it also doesn't make sense because the Thunder had a lot of nagging injuries to a lot of these guys. Obviously, Hart's having to wear the mask now. But the Thunder just played 5 games in 8 nights on a back-to-back coming up in 2 days. They're about to play the Denver Nuggets on a back-to-back and then go play the Boston Celtics on a Wednesday following a Monday game against the Denver Nuggets. And we're really going to sit here and look at the league's one of the league's top 2 teams and potentially penalize them for putting out a great product on March 7th, a competitive product on March 7th, and resting their guys when they all had nagging injuries so that they could be prepared for nationally televised games and things like that. So you're not sitting your guys for the games where the NBA, quite frankly, needs them to play. This is why the NBA ratings are not doing well, because they focus on little shit like this that doesn't matter. Again, I get the policy. Why are you focusing on a team that is the top 2 team in the NBA? Why not focus on a team like the Utah Jazz, who got penalized for this, like the San Antonio Spurs, like the New Orleans Pelicans? Go after teams like that, who you need them to continue to be competitive, because you need butts in the seats and you want people to watch those games. So what will the league end up doing? The league will probably end up fining Oklahoma City. It'll probably happen. They'll probably say they were guilty of it. And then Oklahoma City will be under a microscope for the rest of the season, and it'll be just a little bit harder for Oklahoma City to go out there and rest their players. But now that Oklahoma City's been investigated, I expect the NBA to treat the Cleveland Cavaliers with the same respect that they've given Oklahoma City here. You've investigated the second best team. When the Cleveland Cavaliers do it, you best damn sure go look at them as well. So I want to hear from y'all. Join the discussion. Jump in the comments below. Give me your thoughts. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys hit that like and hit that subscribe button.